Over 60. Eat these 3 cheeses to rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia. After 60, muscle loss can sneak up on you. One day you bend to tie your shoes and feel your legs shake. Another day you carry a bag of groceries and your arms feel weak. Then suddenly climbing the stairs leaves you short of breath and unsteady. This is sarcopenia quietly stealing your strength and confidence, and you are not alone. Many people your age notice the same small struggles. You brush them off until daily tasks begin to feel heavier than they should. It can be scary to wonder what comes next. Take a quick self-check right now. Stand up from your chair without using your hands. If it feels harder than it used to just a few years ago, then your muscles are already sending you a message. The good news is you can fight back, and the answer might be sitting in your fridge right now, wrapped in simple wax paper. In this video, you will learn how 3 everyday cheeses can rebuild your muscles and protect your independence. You will see results starting tomorrow morning with just half a cup on your plate. In 30 days, you may notice more energy and steadier steps. Stay with me, because the last cheese on the list comes with a surprising trick you probably never heard before. Cheese often gets a bad reputation. People think it is too fatty, too salty, or just a guilty pleasure. But the truth is different when you know what to look for. And that truth matters even more after 60, when muscle loss begins to chip away at your strength and independence. Not all cheese is created equal. In fact, a few very specific types can act almost like natural supplements, delivering protein, calcium, and special amino acids that your aging muscles desperately need. Doctors and researchers have been paying attention to this, and the results are surprising. Certain cheeses can slow down or even reverse the steady decline called sarcopenia. You do not need to spend hundreds of USD on fancy powders or hard-to-find products. You can walk into any regular grocery store and pick up the exact foods your body is craving. Think of this as a simple upgrade to meals you already enjoy. Just a few ounces at the right time can make a real difference. The goal is not to overwhelm you with complicated plans. It is to give you easy, practical steps you can start tomorrow morning. Before we dive into each cheese, ask yourself a quick question. Do you usually eat cheese once a week or more? If you do, comment 1. If you do not, comment 0. And let's see how many of us are already on the right track. Cottage cheese may not sound exciting at first. Some people even think of old diet trends when they hear the name. But this humble food is actually one of the strongest allies you can have in protecting your muscles after 60. The truth is, many older adults struggle to get enough protein each day. Chewing tough meats can be difficult, appetites are smaller than they used to be, and heavy meals often cause discomfort. This leaves your muscles hungry and weak. What makes cottage cheese different is the science inside it. Just half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese gives you about 14 grams of high-quality protein for only 81 calories. That means nearly 70% of its calories come straight from protein, and it delivers over 1 gram of leucine in every serving. Leucine is the amino acid that flips the switch on muscle growth. Your body needs around 3 grams of leucine at each meal to fully activate muscle repair. So a single serving of cottage cheese already gets you 1/3 of the way there. The benefits show up in daily life. Cottage cheese is soft, creamy, and gentle on your stomach. You can enjoy it straight from the container, stir it into fruit for breakfast, or blend it into a smoothie where you barely notice the taste. Because the protein is mainly casein, it digests slowly over 6 to 8 hours, giving your muscles a steady stream of fuel. This is especially helpful at night when your body tends to break down muscle for energy. Research backs this up. Studies with hundreds of older adults showed that those who ate cottage cheese regularly gained muscle mass and maintained strength even when their activity was limited. For best results, aim for half a cup to 1 full cup daily, especially at breakfast when your muscles are most ready to use protein. Tomorrow morning, try mixing cottage cheese with berries and a teaspoon of honey. Taste how simple it is, and get ready to discover our next powerhouse cheese, Parmesan. Parmesan cheese might surprise you. Most people only think of it as the powder sprinkled on pasta. But the real authentic Parmesan is far more than a topping. It is a nutrient-dense food that can give your muscles the strength they need after 60. Many older adults cut back on cheese because they worry about fat or salt. And some avoid protein-heavy foods altogether because digestion feels harder with age. The result is that muscles miss out on essential fuel. Here is why Parmesan stands out: just 1 ounce, about the size of your thumb, delivers over 10 grams of complete protein, one of the highest concentrations found in any cheese. And it comes with a bonus of about 331 milligrams of calcium per ounce, nearly a quarter of your daily needs. Calcium is not just for bones. Every muscle contraction in your body depends on it. Without enough calcium, your muscles cannot function properly no matter how much protein you eat. During the long aging process of Parmesan, natural enzymes break protein into smaller pieces that are easier to digest. This means your stomach does not have to work as hard. And even people who are lactose intolerant usually handle it well because the lactose is nearly gone after 2 years of aging. In everyday life, this makes Parmesan an easy way to boost protein without large portions. Grate 1 to 2 ounces over scrambled eggs at breakfast, sprinkle it on salads or soups at lunch, or add it to steamed vegetables at dinner. The flavor is rich, so you need less to feel satisfied. Researchers have found that consistent calcium and protein intake from aged cheeses like Parmesan lowers the risk of muscle loss in older adults. If cost worries you, remember that a small wedge lasts a long time because of its strength and flavor and nutrition. Try adding freshly grated Parmesan tomorrow morning. Notice the difference in taste and energy. And then get ready for the third cheese on our list, Ricotta, which offers a completely different benefit for your muscles. Ricotta cheese brings a softer touch to the table. Smooth and creamy with a mild flavor that blends easily into both sweet and savory dishes. It is often overlooked, but it holds a unique advantage for older adults who want to protect their muscles. Many people after 60 struggle with chewing tougher meats or feel bloated when eating heavy protein foods. Others deal with high sodium levels that make blood pressure harder to manage. These problems make it difficult to get enough of the right protein every day. Ricotta solves these issues because it is made from whey, the liquid left over from other cheeses. Whey protein is the fastest absorbing protein you can eat. Your body starts using it within 30 to 60 minutes, which makes it perfect after a walk around the block or light gardening. When your muscles are ready to rebuild, just half a cup of whole milk ricotta gives you about 14 grams of protein, and it is naturally lower in sodium with only about 100 milligrams per half cup. So it supports your heart health while fueling your muscles. Ricotta is also packed with branched-chain amino acids that move straight to your muscle tissue without delay. This direct path makes them especially powerful for muscle repair. In daily meals, ricotta is easy to use. Spread it on whole grain toast with a teaspoon of honey and cinnamon for breakfast. Mix it with herbs for a dip at lunch, or stuff it into vegetables like peppers or zucchini for dinner. You can even blend it into smoothies or bake it into pancakes to add protein without changing flavor. A clinical study showed that older adults who ate about 3/4 of a cup of ricotta daily gained muscle mass and improved balance within 90 days. The men in the group saw especially strong improvements in strength. Try adding ricotta within 2 hours after your next bit of activity, even light chores, and notice how quickly your muscles respond. Then stay with me because the next section reveals why timing your protein matters as much as the food itself. When it comes to building muscle after 60, timing can be just as important as what you eat. And the first hours of your day hold the biggest opportunity. Many older adults start the morning with just toast and coffee. That might only give you 6 to 8 grams of protein, far below what your muscles need to stop breaking down after a long night of fasting. Science shows that your body needs around 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast to switch from muscle loss to muscle building. Without it, the rest of your day starts at a disadvantage. Think of it like watering a dry plant. A small splash is not enough to bring it back. You need the right amount at the right time. When you eat half a cup of cottage cheese with fruit and add an ounce of Parmesan, you are already close to 24 grams of protein and more than 2 grams of leucine, enough to flip the switch on muscle repair before lunch even begins. Researchers found that adults over 65 who spread protein evenly across breakfast, lunch, and dinner kept stronger muscles compared to those who saved most protein for dinner. Make breakfast your foundation, aim for 25 to 30 grams, and you will notice steadier energy all day. Up next, we will look at how to figure out your exact protein needs and how much cheese to include for the best results. Knowing how much protein your body really needs can take the guesswork out of eating, and it is simpler than most people think. Many older adults assume they get enough protein just by adding a little chicken or fish at dinner. But in reality, the body after 65 requires more protein than it did at 40. And one heavy meal cannot cover the entire day. Health experts recommend that adults over 65 aim for 0 to 1.2 grams of protein for every kilogram of body weight. To figure this out, you simply take your weight in pounds and divide by 2.2 to get kilograms. Then multiply by 1.2. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, that equals about 68 kilograms. Multiply by 1.2, and you need close to 80 grams of protein daily. Once you know your number, it becomes easier to plan. Cheese can provide a large part of this. 2 to 3 servings of the types we discussed equal about 35 to 40 grams of protein. That is almost half your daily goal, and it comes in just 300 to 400 calories. Studies show that older adults who consistently hit their protein target maintain more strength and independence compared to those who do not. Calculate your number today. Write it on a note and put it on your fridge. And in the next section, we will talk about how pairing protein with the right kind of activity makes your results even stronger. Good health choices always come with a few precautions, and knowing them ahead of time helps you use cheese safely and effectively. Many older adults deal with lactose intolerance, high blood pressure, or medications that interact with food, and these issues can make people nervous about eating cheese every day. The good news is most of these concerns can be managed. Aged Parmesan has almost no lactose after 2 years of curing, so even people sensitive to milk usually tolerate it well. Ricotta is naturally lower in sodium, and many brands of cottage cheese now offer low-sodium versions, with less than 100 milligrams per half cup. If you take blood thinners like warfarin, it is important to keep your cheese intake steady from day to day, not avoid it completely. And if you have kidney problems, talk to your doctor before raising your protein. In practical terms, you can make a safe plan in 5 steps. Buy all 3 cheeses at the store. Calculate your daily protein target. Plan your meals for tomorrow. Add 5 to 10 minutes of light movement a few times a week. And mark your calendar for 90 days to track results. Research shows that consistency, not perfection, brings the biggest changes. And many people notice real improvements in strength and energy after just 3 months. Use these tips as a foundation. And in the conclusion, we will bring everything together so you can start strong and stay strong. You have now seen how 3 simple cheeses, Cottage, Parmesan, and Ricotta, can help you fight muscle loss, rebuild strength, and protect your independence after 60. The message is clear. Sarcopenia is not inevitable, and the right foods in the right amounts can change the way your body feels and functions. Here is your small but powerful step. Tomorrow morning, start with half a cup of cottage cheese topped with a few fresh berries and a teaspoon of honey. It will cost you less than United States dollars and take only 5 minutes to prepare. But it sets the stage for stronger muscles all day. Repeat this each morning. Add 1 ounce of Parmesan to your lunch or dinner. And keep ricotta ready for a quick snack after light activity. Consistency is what creates results. Now, I want to hear from you. Which cheese will you try first? Cottage, Parmesan, or ricotta? Type your answer in the comments so we can see which one wins. If this video gave you useful tips, hit like and share it with a friend or family member over 60 who might need this encouragement. Do not forget to subscribe, because in the next video I will show you 5 simple resistance moves you can do at home in just 10 minutes, perfect to combine with today's cheese plan. Remember, consistency beats perfection, and you deserve to feel strong, steady, and confident in every step you take. Talk to your doctor if you have health concerns, then move forward knowing you are not alone, and that better days are within reach. Here's to your health, your freedom, and many years of independence ahead.